The voyage of the Russian Baltic Fleet during the Russo-Japanese War of 1904 to 1905 stands as a testament to a series of misfortunes and misjudgments that plagued the Russian naval campaign. Tasked with providing reinforcement to Russia's embattled forces in the Far East, the fleet faced numerous challenges from the outset. Logistical hurdles loomed large as the fleet embarked on its long and arduous journey. Hindered by the lack of Russian holdings in Africa or South Asia for refueling, the ships had to navigate vast distances with limited support. Furthermore, the Baltic Fleet's crews, accustomed to spending much of the year frozen in port, were woefully inexperienced and unprepared for the demands of extended naval operations. Paranoia and anxiety gripped the crew as they sailed into unfamiliar waters. False alarms and imagined threats compounded the tension, leading to a state of heightened vigilance and readiness for confrontation. This atmosphere of fear and uncertainty reached its peak when the fleet encountered a group of British fishing trawlers at Dogger Bank. In a tragic case of mistaken identity, the Russians mistook the harmless trawlers for Japanese torpedo boats and launched a frenzied attack. The ensuing chaos resulted in the sinking of a British vessel, damage to their own ships, and a diplomatic crisis with Britain. Although war was narrowly averted, the incident further complicated an already fraught situation. Denied access to the Suez Canal by the British, the Russian fleet was forced to chart a perilous course around Africa, facing additional challenges along the way. From mechanical failures to encounters with marine life, the journey was fraught with danger at every turn. Even in moments of solemnity, such as a funeral for a fallen comrade, mishaps continued to plague the fleet, with a live shell mistakenly fired during a gunnery salute. Despite these setbacks, the fleet pressed on, determined to fulfill its mission. However, as they neared their destination, a critical error proved to be their undoing. In an attempt to maintain stealth, the fleet extinguished their lights, with one notable exception, the hospital ship Oral, which adhered to the rules of war by keeping its lights burning. This decision would prove disastrous when a Japanese ship spotted the illuminated vessel, leading to a fateful encounter at the Battle of Tsushima. The battle ended in a resounding victory for the Japanese, with the Russian fleet suffering heavy casualties and ultimately capitulating in defeat. The consequences reverberated far beyond the battlefield, marking a significant shift in the balance of power and reshaping naval doctrine for years to come. While the Japanese may have drawn lessons from Tsushima, the true legacy of the Baltic Fleet's ill-fated voyage lies in its cautionary tale of hubris, incompetence, and the perils of underestimating one's adversaries.